This will be the second call to the majors for Adell, 22, who struggled mightily in his first go-around last summer. At the time, Adell had just 27 AAA games under his belt when making the jump to the big leagues. He'd have garnered more experience there if possible, but the cancellation of the 2020 minor league season deprived him of that opportunity. So far in 2021, Adell has certainly looked like a player who's benefited from the extra developmental opportunity in Salt Lake. After hitting just .161, .212, .266 in 132 MLB plate appearances last summer, Adell has returned to Salt Lake and posted a hearty .289, .342, .592 with 23 home runs in 339 plate appearances. By measure of WRC+, that's only about 19% better than league average in a supercharged AAA offensive environment, but Adell's recent work has certainly been improving. Since the calendar flipped to July, Adell has absolutely mashed to the tune of a .339, .387, .615 line. He's dropped his long problematic strikeout rate to 24.4% in that time. Adell entered the 2020 season as a consensus top 10 prospect in all of baseball and still ranked number 13 on Baseball America's preseason list heading into the current campaign. He fell a bit shy of a full year of service time in 2020, so the timing of his 2021 promotion has no real impact on his path to free agency. Adell accrued 153 days of service in 2020, leaving him 19 days shy of a full year. He'd have finished the current season as a 1+ player whether he was called up on opening day or called up on September 1st. The later nature of his promotion does remove the possibility of him qualifying as a Super 2 player, barring future demotions that further alter his service time, but he'd have been controllable through the 2026 season in virtually any scenario that saw him called to the majors in 2021. As for Rodriguez, the 23-year-old righty is a well-regarded farmhand himself. He hasn't drawn Adell's level of national fanfare, but he impressed with 19 2/3 frames of 3.66 ERA in relief as a 22-year-old earlier this season and will now transition into the rotation, a role the Angels hope he can hold down over the long term. A back injury that ultimately required surgery has limited Rodriguez's innings count since he was selected in the 4th round of the 2016 draft. Accordingly, he's pitched just 117 2/3 innings in total since that selection, including this year's work both in the minors and in the big leagues. He'll add a potential power arm to the Angels' rotation mix, as he averaged just shy of 97 miles per hour on his heater as a reliever earlier in the year. Considering that lack of total innings, it's not a surprise that the Angels started Rodriguez in the bullpen this year to limit his workload and build him up for future seasons.